Chosen ones, congratulations, it is done. You will never have to go through that again. I am telling you this now because your season of pain has reached its end, and if you do not stay with these words, you may miss the very confirmation your soul has been waiting for all this time. What you have endured was not random, and what you have survived was not wasted, because I have brought you through it for a reason that is now unfolding right before you. The struggle you thought would break you has already been broken behind you, and I have sealed that chapter so it will not return to harm you again. Listen closely, because what is happening now is a shift that will change how you walk, how you think, and how you live from this moment forward. Type 1111 if you believe. You have been carrying a weight that was never meant to stay on you forever, and now I am lifting it completely, not partially, not temporarily, but fully and permanently. I have seen every tear you tried to hide, every silent battle you fought when no one understood, and every moment when you thought you would not make it through. I did not ignore those moments, and I did not leave you alone in them, because I was shaping something inside you that could not be built any other way. Now the shaping is complete, and what remains is strength that cannot be shaken by the same storm again. Take a moment right now and show your faith by liking this video, because what you are stepping into deserves to be acknowledged with gratitude and belief. You are not returning to that pain, not circling back into that confusion, and not falling again into that same darkness. I have closed the door behind you with authority, and no force that tried to trap you there will be able to reopen it. The lessons you learned in that place are yours to keep, but the suffering itself has been removed from your path. You are walking forward now with clarity, and that clarity will protect you from repeating what once hurt you. What you feel right now is the beginning of release, even if you cannot fully explain it yet. There is a lightness forming inside you, a quiet sense that something heavy has finally lifted, and that feeling is real because I have placed it there. I am restoring your peace in a way that will not be easily taken from you again. The storm you survived has already passed, and you are standing on ground that is no longer shaking beneath your feet. You were chosen to go through that season not because I wanted to harm you, but because I knew what you would become on the other side of it. You are stronger now in ways you did not see before, and your heart carries a deeper understanding that cannot be taught without experience. That understanding will guide you moving forward, helping you recognize what is good for you and what is not. You will not be easily deceived again, because your spirit has been sharpened through everything you faced. Type 777 if you trust God. The people, situations, and patterns that caused you pain have lost their hold on you, and their power has been broken by what I have done in your life. You are no longer tied to what hurt you, and you are no longer defined by what you went through. I am giving you a new sense of identity that is rooted in strength, resilience, and purpose. This is not a small change, and it is not something temporary, because I am establishing something lasting within you. You may still remember what happened, but it will no longer control how you feel or how you move forward. The memories will fade in their intensity, and what remains will be wisdom instead of pain. I am transforming your past into a foundation that supports your future instead of weakening it. You will stand differently now, because you are no longer carrying what once weighed you down. There is also something else happening that you need to understand clearly. I am preparing you for a new season that requires a version of you that has already been tested and proven. That is why you had to go through what you went through, and that is why I am now telling you that it is done. The testing has ended, and the preparation has reached its completion, and now you are stepping into what you were being prepared for all along. You will begin to notice changes in how you respond to things that once affected you deeply. Situations that used to drain you will no longer have the same impact, and people who once disturbed your peace will no longer have access to your energy in the same way. This is not because you have become cold or distant, but because I have strengthened your boundaries and grounded your spirit. You are learning to protect what I have placed inside you, and that protection will keep you from falling back into old patterns. The path ahead of you is not empty, and it is not uncertain in the way you once feared. I am guiding you step by step, even when you do not see the full picture yet. You do not need to understand everything right now, because I am already aligning things in your favor behind the scenes. What matters is that you continue forward with trust, knowing that I have already removed what could have harmed you again. You are not who you were before this season began, and you will not live the same kind of life you lived before. There is a shift in your spirit that cannot be reversed, and that shift will continue to grow as you move forward. I am opening new doors for you, doors that were not accessible to you before because you were still in a place of preparation. Now that preparation is complete, and those doors will begin to reveal themselves at the right time. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. The pain you once feared has lost its authority over you, and the fear that used to hold you back has been weakened by everything you have overcome. You are stepping into a version of yourself that carries confidence, peace, and quiet strength. This is not something you need to force or pretend, because it is naturally rising within you as a result of what you have gone through. I am not taking you back to what broke you, and I am not allowing you to fall into the same place again. I have marked this moment as a turning point in your life, and from here, everything begins to move differently. You will still face challenges, but they will not be the same kind of battles you fought before, and they will not have the same power over you. You are equipped now in a way you were not before, and that changes everything about how you will experience what comes next. Stay aware of what you feel in your spirit, because I am speaking to you through that quiet sense of peace and certainty that is growing inside you. That peace is not coming from your circumstances, but from me, and it is a sign that you are aligned with where I am leading you. Do not ignore it, and do not doubt it, because it is guiding you in the right direction. This is how I move when I complete a difficult chapter in your life, not with chaos, but with peace that settles into your soul. That peace is your confirmation that I have already done what I said I would do. It is not temporary comfort, it is a lasting restoration that will stay with you as you continue forward. There were days when you felt like you were going in circles, repeating the same pain, facing the same disappointments, and wondering if anything would ever change. You questioned whether the struggle would ever stop, and you wondered if you were being tested beyond what you could handle. I saw those moments clearly, even when you felt unseen and unheard. I allowed the process to continue until it had completed its purpose, and now that purpose has been fulfilled. What felt endless has now reached its end, and you are no longer bound to that cycle. Type 1010 to receive blessings. Now you will begin to notice how your thoughts are changing, how your reactions are becoming calmer, and how your heart is no longer as easily shaken. This is not something you forced or trained yourself into. It is something I have done within you through everything you endured. I have replaced confusion with clarity, fear with quiet confidence, and heaviness with a sense of lightness that continues to grow. You may not even recognize yourself at times because the version of you that suffered so deeply is no longer leading your life. A new strength has taken its place, and it will guide you in ways that feel natural and steady. You do not need to keep revisiting what hurt you in order to prove that you have healed. You do not need to reopen old wounds to understand them better, because the understanding has already been given to you. I have sealed those wounds so they can fully heal, and I am asking you to trust that they are no longer meant to be touched again. The chapter is closed, not partially, but completely. Let it remain closed, because your future does not require you to carry the weight of your past any longer. There will be moments when your mind tries to pull you back into old thoughts, reminding you of what happened and how it made you feel. This is not a sign that you are going backward. It is simply a habit that is losing its power over you. Each time it happens, you will feel less affected, less drawn into it, and more aware that it no longer belongs to you. This is part of the transition from who you were to who you are becoming. Stay steady, because this process is already working in your favor. Type 2222 to receive miracles. The people who once misunderstood you will not define you anymore, and the opinions that once weighed heavily on your heart will lose their influence. You are not living for approval now. You are living from a place of alignment with what I have placed inside you. That alignment will guide your decisions, your relationships, and your direction moving forward. You will begin to feel a sense of freedom that is not dependent on others, but rooted in the peace I have given you. That freedom is something no one can take from you, because it does not come from them. I am also bringing new connections into your life, people who will recognize your growth and respect your journey. These are not the same kind of relationships you had before, because you are not the same person anymore. You will attract those who understand your strength, who honor your peace, and who support your path without trying to control it. This is part of the new season you are entering, one where your environment begins to reflect the transformation that has taken place within you. You will no longer feel out of place, because you are being positioned where you belong. Do not rush this process, and do not try to force things to happen quickly. What I am building in your life now requires stability, not speed. I am placing things carefully, aligning situations precisely, and guiding you step by step so that what comes into your life will remain. You have already experienced what happens when things move too fast and break too easily. This time, I am doing it differently, and you will see the difference in how it feels. Your patience during your difficult season has not been ignored, and your endurance has not gone unnoticed. I am honoring what you have gone through by giving you something that matches the depth of your experience. This is not about small changes. It is about a complete shift in how your life unfolds. You are moving into a place where your peace becomes your foundation, and from that foundation, everything else will grow. That is why I had to bring you through what you faced, because without that process, this foundation could not have been built. What if most people struggle financially because they never activate a specific brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to CIA-linked research that highlights this missing link. This 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people rethink their financial habits and improve outcomes. Many are now moving into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and traveling on luxury vacations. But this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed. There will be opportunities placed in front of you that you once would have doubted or avoided. Now, you will approach them with a different mindset, one that is grounded and confident. You will no longer question your worth in the same way, and you will not shrink yourself to fit into spaces that are not meant for you. This is a sign that you are stepping fully into who you are meant to be. It is not about becoming someone new, it is about becoming who you have always been beneath the pain. I am also restoring your energy, the energy that was drained by stress, worry, and emotional exhaustion. You will begin to feel more present, more focused, and more alive in ways that you have not felt in a long time. This is because you are no longer carrying what drained you, and your spirit is free to function as it was designed to. This restoration will continue to grow as you move forward, and you will find yourself enjoying moments that you once could not fully experience. You are not behind, and you have not missed your chance. Everything is unfolding in the time it was meant to unfold, and what is meant for you is still ahead of you. I am not limited by time in the way you are, and I am able to restore what you feel was lost. Trust that nothing valuable has been taken from you permanently. What matters most is still being prepared and aligned for you. The fear of going through that same pain again will begin to fade as you continue to experience this new season. You will see clearly that what happened before cannot repeat itself in the same way, because you are no longer the same person who went through it. You have grown, you have learned, and you have been strengthened in ways that prevent that cycle from returning. This is part of the protection I have placed over your life. Walk forward with a calm heart, knowing that what needed to end has already ended. You do not need to wait for another sign or another confirmation, because this is your confirmation. I am with you in this new season, guiding you, protecting you, and leading you into what comes next. Everything that lies ahead of you is being shaped with intention, and you are being placed exactly where you need to be. I am leading you into a place where you begin to live again, with purpose, with clarity, and with a sense of direction that does not feel forced. This is the difference between a season of endurance and a season of alignment, and you are stepping fully into that alignment now. You may notice that certain things no longer interest you the way they once did, and certain environments no longer feel right for you. This is not confusion, and it is not loss. It is growth that is guiding you away from what no longer matches who you have become. I am refining your path so that you are not distracted by what does not belong in your future. This may feel unfamiliar at times, but it is a necessary part of your transition. Trust what you feel, because it is leading you toward what is meant for you. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You are also beginning to understand your own worth in a deeper way, not based on what others have said or how they treated you, but based on what I have placed inside you. This understanding will change how you allow others to treat you, and it will strengthen your ability to walk away from what does not honor you. You are not meant to stay in places where your spirit feels drained or diminished. I am teaching you to recognize what aligns with your peace and what disrupts it, and that awareness will guide your decisions moving forward. There is a new level of clarity entering your life, one that removes confusion and replaces it with direction. You will not have to guess your way through everything as you once did, because I am making your path clearer step by step. You may not see the entire journey all at once, but you will always know the next step to take. That is how I lead, not by overwhelming you with everything at once, but by guiding you one step at a time with certainty. Stay focused on the step in front of you, and everything else will unfold in the right moment. You have carried burdens that were never meant to define your identity, and now those burdens have been removed so you can see yourself clearly. You are not your past mistakes, You are not your past pain, and you are not the version of yourself that struggled through that difficult season. You are who I say you are, and that identity is rooted in strength, purpose, and value. The more you accept this truth, the more your life will begin to reflect it. This is where your transformation becomes visible, not only to you, but to those around you. Type yes to receive miracles. I am also strengthening your ability to remain at peace, even when things around you are uncertain. This does not mean that challenges will disappear completely, but it means they will no longer control your inner state. You will face situations with a calm mind and a steady heart, because you know that you are not facing them alone. I am with you in every step you take, and that presence is your greatest source of strength. When you feel that peace, hold on to it, because it is a sign that you are exactly where you need to be. You are being repositioned in ways you may not fully understand yet, but every movement is intentional. I am aligning circumstances, removing obstacles, and opening paths that were previously hidden from you. This is not happening randomly, and it is not happening without purpose. Everything is being arranged to support the next stage of your life, and you are being guided into it with care. Even when things feel slow, know that they are moving in the right direction. The confidence you are beginning to feel is not arrogance, and it is not something you need to hide. It is a natural result of everything you have overcome, and it is something you are meant to carry with you. This confidence will help you step into opportunities that once felt out of reach, and it will give you the courage to move forward without hesitation. You are no longer shrinking yourself to fit into smaller spaces because you have grown beyond them. Embrace this growth because it is part of your purpose. How are people moving from financial stress to more comfortable lifestyles so quickly? A CIA-linked study suggests a simple 7-second brain ritual may influence how people respond to opportunities. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping individuals improve daily life. Many are now stepping into dream homes, upgrading to luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could be deleted at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There will be moments when you reflect on how far you have come, and those moments will bring a sense of gratitude that is deeper than words. You will realize that what once felt like the end was actually the beginning of something greater. That realization will strengthen your trust in me, because you will see clearly that I was working in your life even when you did not understand it. Hold on to that awareness, because it will remind you that you are never alone in your journey. I am also restoring your ability to trust again, not blindly, but with wisdom and discernment. You will learn to recognize what is genuine and what is not, and that will protect you from repeating past experiences. This does not mean you will close your heart, it means you will guard it with understanding. Your openness will be balanced with awareness, and that balance will keep you safe while still allowing you to connect with others in meaningful ways. This is part of your growth, and it is something that will continue to develop over time. You are stepping into a season where your efforts will begin to produce results that you can see and experience. What you have been building quietly, what you have been working on internally, will start to manifest externally. This is not a sudden change, but a gradual unfolding that will continue to grow. Stay consistent, stay grounded, and continue to move forward with intention. What you are building now is meant to last, and it will reflect the strength that has been developed within you. Do not allow doubt to take hold when things do not happen immediately. Trust that everything is unfolding in the right timing, and that delays are not denials. I am guiding the process in a way that ensures stability and longevity. You have already experienced what happens when things are rushed, and this time I am doing it differently. Trust the pace, because it is designed for your benefit. You are not the same person who entered that difficult season, and you are not meant to live the same kind of life you lived before. There is a new sense of direction guiding you, and that direction is leading you towards something greater. You may not see the full picture yet, but you will continue to receive clarity as you move forward. Stay open, stay aware, and continue to trust what you feel in your spirit. Everything that once felt uncertain is being replaced with a sense of knowing, a quiet confidence that you are on the right path. That confidence is not based on external validation, but on the alignment you feel within yourself. I am guiding you in a way that does not require constant reassurance, because you are learning to trust the direction you are being led. This is a sign of your growth, and it is something that will continue to strengthen over time. You have come through a season that tested you deeply, but you did not break, and you did not give up. That endurance has prepared you for what is ahead, and it has given you a strength that cannot be taken from you. Carry that strength with you as you move forward, and let it guide you in everything you do. What you have overcome is now part of who you are, and it will continue to support you in ways you may not fully realize yet. You are now standing in a space that once felt impossible to reach, a place where the pressure has lifted and your spirit can finally breathe again. This is not an illusion, and it is not something that will suddenly disappear, because I have brought you into this moment with intention. What you feel as relief is real, and what you sense as peace is something I have placed within you as a sign that the battle you feared has already ended. You are no longer waiting for the storm to pass, because you are already on the other side of it. This is the beginning of a different way of living, one that is not controlled by fear, pain, or constant uncertainty. There were times when you believed that the weight you carried would follow you for the rest of your life, and that belief shaped how you saw your future. You thought you would always have to guard yourself in the same way, always expect the same kind of disappointment, and always prepare for the same kind of struggle. But I am changing that expectation now, because you are no longer walking into the same patterns that once surrounded you. I have broken that pattern completely, and what lies ahead is not a repetition of your past, but a continuation of your growth. Let this truth settle deeply within you, because it will change how you approach everything from this point forward. Type 1111 to affirm. The healing that is taking place inside you is not only emotional, it is also spiritual, and it is reaching areas of your life that you may not have even realized were affected. I am restoring parts of you that were quietly damaged over time, parts that you learned to ignore because you had no choice but to keep moving forward. Now you are being given the space to fully recover, to feel whole again, and to recognize that you are no longer operating from a place of brokenness. This restoration is gentle, but it is powerful, and it will continue to strengthen you as you move forward. You may notice that your thoughts are becoming more focused, more clear, and less influenced by the fears that once controlled them. This is not something you are forcing, it is something that is naturally happening as your mind aligns with the peace I am giving you. The confusion that once clouded your decisions is being removed, and in its place is a sense of direction that feels steady and reliable. You will begin to trust your own judgment more, because it is now rooted in clarity instead of fear. This is part of your transformation, and it is something that will continue to develop over time. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness. Verified by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You are also learning to release the need to explain yourself to those who do not understand your journey. Not everyone will see what you have been through, and not everyone will recognize the strength it took for you to reach this point. But that does not diminish your progress, and it does not take away from what I have done in your life. You do not need approval to move forward, because your path is not dependent on the opinions of others. What matters is that you are aligned with where I am leading you, and that alignment will guide you more clearly than any external voice. Type 222 to claim miracles. There is a new sense of stability forming in your life, one that is not easily shaken by external circumstances. You are no longer reacting to everything with the same intensity, because your foundation has become stronger. I am grounding you in a way that allows you to remain steady even when things around you are changing. This stability is not something you had before, and it is a direct result of everything you have gone through. It is a sign that you are no longer living in survival mode, but in a place of balance and strength. You are being guided to make decisions that support your growth, even when those decisions feel unfamiliar or uncomfortable at first. This is because you are no longer choosing based on fear or habit, but based on alignment and understanding. I am helping you see what truly benefits you and what does not, and that clarity will protect you from repeating past mistakes. You will begin to trust these decisions more as you see the results they bring into your life. This is how your confidence continues to build, not through words, but through experience. The opportunities that are coming into your life now will reflect the version of you that has grown through everything you have faced. They will not match the person you used to be, because you have outgrown that version of yourself. These opportunities will require you to step forward with courage, but they will also support you in ways that feel right and balanced. You will recognize them not only by what they offer, but by how they feel when you engage with them. There will be a sense of peace and rightness that confirms you are moving in the correct direction. I am also restoring your sense of joy, the ability to experience moments fully without being weighed down by what you have been through. This joy may appear in small ways at first, in simple moments that bring a sense of lightness to your day. Do not overlook these moments, because they are signs of your healing and your return to a more balanced state. As you continue forward, this joy will grow and become a more consistent part of your life. It is something you deserve, and it is something I am giving back to you. You are no longer defined by the struggles that once shaped your identity, and you are no longer limited by the fears that once held you back.